I was sitting at the Dome right across the street from here, and I saw the queue and knew about that it was happening there. And when the queue eased up, France said, my wife said, why don't we have them look at that painting of ours that we have hanging in the house? And I said, good idea, and I left the coffee there, and I went down to the house. I live right around the corner here, and brought it up here. Now look at me, star time.
Well, thank heavens you did. Thank heavens you did, because what you brought in is one of the most interesting and important things that I think I've seen ever on the show.
Really?
I don't know if there are any Japanese watching the program at the moment, but if there are, they'll be quite excited when they see this. Down in the corner here, we've got the signature here, T. Fujita. I'm also assured that just up here is the same word in Japanese, but I don't know if you can confirm that.
No, I can't even pronounce it.
But it's T. Fujita, anyway. And here we have the most important Japanese painter in a Western style of this century.
Wow.
How did he...
Glad I had that cup of coffee.
It's not still getting cold.
No.
But tell me, how did you come to have it in your...
My wife's father was in the rag trade, and he used to go to Paris for the shows.
From New York?
Yeah, from New York, yes. And he used to go to Paris for the fashion shows twice a year, and he always come back with a painting or something, some kind of memento of the visit. And he brought that back in the 20s, and my wife remembered it. Well, when she was 5 years old, it was hanging in their place.
That's really
there.
interesting that it should be the 20s, because I think I'm right in saying that Fujita first came to Paris just after the First World War. I mean, just literally at that time.
Well, and what's the Japanese doing in Paris?
Well, he was a real pioneer. He was the first Japanese to move into this sort of very avant-garde painting circles. I mean, the École de Paris. He was a friend of Modigliani, for instance.
Oh.
And you can see, I think, in this picture, the obvious Modigliani echoes.
Well, I know who Modigliani is, but I've never heard of him.
You can see the resemblance, anyway. And you can also perhaps see even a little bit of influence of Matisse in the very bold setting of the figures against a sort of matte background in this way. And there was Fujita painting in amongst the really big boys in the 1920s.
Oh, that's good news.
This actually is painted in, well, pen and ink drawing, plus a bit of body colour. And it's very, very fine.
Do I have to worry about insurance on it?
Well, I think, tell me, have you got it insured at the moment?
No.
I mean, have you got it sort of on
Well, just
part of
on
your general
on a policy?
On a general policy.
General policy, yeah.
Well, I suppose. How can I put it? I think you should probably insure it for £50,000. And I'm sure there are plenty of Japanese lurking around the corner who would probably pay you even a bit more for it. Because he's the most desirable name to Japanese collectors.
That's the best cup of coffee I ever had.